Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as looking for room, it's up. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road, bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He looks it in and makes the... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Gibson.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Oh, out of space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
To the air on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll throw it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree, arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pulls it in. It's Barnes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Creates a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Makes the grab, it's Burks. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Complete to the right. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They want to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Sooners.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Cox. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. On the run, it's Barnes. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. QB draw. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to it. It's a running room. It's a seam wide open. The 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got the back in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Mateer. A little screen to the running back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Burks. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go back to the ground. Wide open spaces. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first down. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mateer. Quick strike complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Forced out of the pocket. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown. Lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ott. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it. Power football with the run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Burks. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he... Here comes the Oklahoma offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's up. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
On the option. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Big guy smells it. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, he missed it. On the move, it's Barnes.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Leaves it with the running back. And the Sooners will move the sticks.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Flips it out on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for him.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They want that clock to run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Sooners will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Snap in the shotgun. Under fire. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending